On today's episode
of How I Failed in Business. I'm going to go to prison.
do you think that having 7 pairs of socks is an acceptable number? Lying on a CV, not good.
It's going to be so good for like your confidence, like your independence, like you're going to grow so much from it.
You scruffy gits! I don't know why she's Scottish.
Hello and welcome back to How I Failed in Business.
This is the business podcast that takes a look at things slightly differently.
So true. I'm Megan Grace.
And I'm Rob Spence, and we're your hosts.
We want to talk about what really happens behind the scenes in business. Not the polished, perfect version, but the late nights, bad decisions, failed launches, and lessons you only learn the hard way.
So if you've ever got it wrong, felt stuck, or wondered whether anyone else has it figured out, this podcast is for you.
It is.
Megan, how the
Hi.
devil are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It seems like a while since we last did an episode without a guest.
I know. It feels like...
When was the last one?
I guess it was like New Year's, but that doesn't really count because that was a lot of...
Yeah, a lot of
editing
clips. Yeah, it
and
probably would have
clips.
been.
Before that, I don't remember.
It's nice. It's nice to sit down and just. I love our guests, but it's nice just to talk to you. How's your week been? All good?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I fell victim to marketing on the weekend, though.
Really?
I
What
fell
happened?
victim. So there's a new place that's just opened in Leicester.
Yes.
Public and Plant.
Yes.
They've got-
Yes.
So it's literally been all over TikTok. Like whoever's doing their marketing, really good.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get some tips from them or something. Maybe I don't know. And then me and my friend went, and we literally like we were walking up, and we were like we didn't know where it was, and it was like maybe it's where that queue of people are, and genuinely they were queuing out the door.
Nice.
It was so long. And like it was that long that the like people who were out there were coming out with like trays of cakes, being like, whilst you wait,
Oh wow.
because it was like ages. And I was like, we could just go somewhere else. All we wanted was a matcha. But like there's so many places in town that do a matcha. We can come here when the hype sort of died down. But she was like, no. So we had to wait there in the queue for like almost an hour just to get one singular matcha.
Yeah.
And then like when you got in, like there's loads of space. It's like massive. But there wasn't that many tables. So I was like, well, just put more tables in then.
Yeah.
They didn't.
They've done well though.
They have done well.
They've done really well.
It's,
They've gone viral.
They have.
I thought you were soft launching a new guy on the old gram because you did the typical
The
2 hands, 2 cups, 2 hands, and it was all very like, oh, one's clearly Megan's because she's got her lollipop fingernails, and then.
But I've had so many compliments on these nails actually. I walked into dance on Saturday, everyone said, oh my god, they're really nice. Then my friend said, oh, they're really nice. And I got my hair cut, by the way, thanks for noticing.
It looks so different.
It's actually quite a bit shorter. She took loads off. I almost
Okay.
cried. I felt like very emotional about it.
It looks nice.
Thank you. And then my hairdresser said the nails looked nice. And I was like, oh, thanks. And you know what I said in reply? I was like, my boss said they look like lollipops. And they were like, no, they don't. They look nice. They look lovely. I really like the colours. I was like, thanks.
Again, it was a flippant comment, but secondly, less of the boss, more of the friend. That'd be great. Thanks. That'd be really
I
nice.
don't know.
So I believe that is their second or third site now.
Yeah, so they had one in like Loughborough.
So yeah, there's one in Loughborough, there's one in Mount Sorrel, which is the next village across from me.
Yeah,
And
and one
I-
in Nottingham, I think, as well.
Is it? Oh, it might be more then. But I love it. They've done, the food's great. My only qualm with the one in Mount Sorrel, I'm going to sound like such a bitch, is I don't think they've planned, if you get a chance, go. If you're ever going to soft launch anyone, go for it there. They've done a great job of it, but they've created such a bottleneck for themselves, like at the doorway.
Right.
So like you go in and you're immediately faced with like queues, and obviously they're busy because they're
Yeah.
so good, but it's just so
Yeah.
chaotic. And I don't know about
Yeah.
you, right? I won't use the word anxiety because I don't like the word anxiety, but I get a bit flustered at times. You know, when you enter a coffee shop for the first time and you're trying to figure out the coffee shop etiquette, like, is it table service? Do I go sit down?
Yeah.
Do I order first? Shall I go find a table then come back? I hate that when you enter
I
it.
feel like most places sort of like go up and order first in like a coffee shop, surely.
What do you mean? Like the second you go in?
Yeah, like you just go to the
Yeah,
counter.
sometimes, but then
I think
sometimes
most coffee shops do
I
that.
don't know. But then sometimes it's table service. Sometimes you're encouraged to go find a seat. I get confused. I'll try and play it cool. I'll be like, oh, that's nice. But in my head, I'm like, oh my god,
What do I do?
It's horrible. Did you enjoy it though?
It was good. The matcha was really good.
Looks
That's all we could
nice.
get because they were like, yeah, you can't get any food because we're not doing it because it's too busy. We're like,
Really?
okay, fair. But it was fine because I only wanted the matcha anyway.
But so coming back to what you said then, I think that's like just to bring it back to some kind of business purpose. It's nice that you've seen like a video and that encouraged your
I was
purchasing.
like, a video I saw literally every third video on TikTok was that. It was either them themselves or like some like influencer going or whatever, but literally like I would just scroll and it was everywhere.
But I think that's like a really good thing about the algorithm in a whole. Like any algorithm, TikTok's really good at it. But if the algorithm knows that you are interested in a certain thing, it will like constantly push that content back. Would you go back?
I would, when the hype's like calmed down a bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Because like the food looked incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It is nice. Last time I went to I only went there the other weekend actually. I ordered, it was like a Biscoff croissant pudding. So you know, like a bread and butter pudding.
I saw them.
Oh my God, it was so heavenly, but like so filling.
Yeah.
And then I'm sat there going, why am I so fat nowadays? And it's because of like things like that. It's ridiculous. But I'm working on it. But yeah, so TikTok's good. So are you saying that we should jump on trends on TikTok quite quickly?
Fuck off. I try. That's another thing. That brings me back to work, right? So we're doing this whole, can you not laugh, please?
I'm not laughing.
Right, I love the team, love everyone, it's great. I wanted to do like one day, like a content shoot sort of day where I was going to get everyone in like individually and film some videos. And I was like, I can also use that day when everyone's like ready and like aware they're going to have content to take some like photos and do some trends. This one day of filming is now turned into 4 days of fucking filming.
Why?
Because everyone is busy doing their jobs, which like fair enough, fair play. But that makes my job a lot more difficult. This is the issue. I'm like, okay, there's a trend, like let's do it. I'm like, guys, who wants to be a TikTok? And then I can't do this day, and I can't do this time, and I can't do now, and I've not done my makeup, and all this and all that. So then I end up just doing them, and it's like, why are you the only person in TikToks? Why is your face all over the? It's hard, okay. It's not as easy as you might think.
Right at any stage. Why did you just go cross-eyed? You got that stressed at me.
Yeah.
Have I ever said it's hard? Have I ever said you're doing a bad job?
Yes.
No.
Actually,
No.
Yeah, actually, do you want to mention that? Because we can talk about that.
No, that was a flippant comment as a joke, and you took it too far. But yeah, it is tough. Maybe we should bring Molly into this a second, actually, because Molly is sat behind the scenes. How are you, Molly? How's your week been?
Hello.
What was the last thing you purchased on the back end of a video?
That was such a weird way to phrase that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have a think.
No, I don't know.
Have a think. We can wait here. We're here all day.
Might be here a while. Sorry, I'm trying to do the camera angles at the same time.
Oh,
so.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't think what I've bought after a video.
But it's not just one video, there's multiple touch points.
Multiple touch points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very important.
It's very important.
Yeah.
What?
No, nothing. No, I just remember a time recently where I got drawn in by the video marketing.
Well, please share your story.
Horny singles near you.
What?
Anyway, we went down to London.
Yes.
Went down to London.
We did.
How was your trip to London? I'm so sorry, I'm just giggling at the jokes. London was nice.
But again, though, got drawn in by TikTok marketing.
How?
We went for food.
But again, I think so. Just to fill in some blanks, we went down with our good friends over at CVP for a bit of a video podcasting masterclass, and hopefully you can tell by how great this video looks today how good the masterclass went. But was it before? We were trying to decide which
where we're gonna get food
restaurant to go to, and we went on the old tiki-toki.
Yeah.
Came with a great suggestion. What do you think to the restaurant?
Really good.
Really nice.
Really nice.
Do you know what I thought it was really good?
And it was my choice. I just like to point out.
If I would show people my TikTok messages I got from you, you did send me about 10, and that was by far the best.
Yeah.
But again, we only got in because we went early. Said, hey, look, Lauren, whatever his name was.
It was like Lydia.
Lydia. Hi, Lydia. I'd very much like to book a table. And he squeezes in. We then end up being late back anyway, which is a bit bad. One of my favourite moments from that whole meal, well, it only transpired after. So we went for some lovely, you know, when they bring the carbonara out in the sort of the Reggiano and the Parmesan.
Yeah.
And they, you know, they whirl it all around in front of you and whip it on the plate, on your plate. Megan thought that they would be served in individual bowls of cheese.
Yeah.
Were you a bit disappointed when he took the cheese away? He started
putting them into plates, and I was like, oh.
Oh no.
And they put the plate, and I was like, wait, I thought they would put like the big cheese bowl in like the middle, and like you just eat from the cheese bowl.
No.
I just assumed that was going to happen, and it didn't, and I was kind of. But why? I don't understand why.
Well, think about it. Think about the logistics. So he's going to reuse that cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that we didn't get our own individual like bowl of cheese. So he would have. So the heat from the porous pasta would have soaked up the cheese.
Yeah.
He'd served it. He would then use
But
that.
then, how's that double dipping?
It's a double dip.
Oh,
I know.
I'm
Bloody
not-
lovely though, wasn't it?
it was great, but I don't know if I'd go again now.
Would you not?
Double dipping the cheese.
I'd go again. I thought it was I genuinely, I think it's one of my favourite places in London now. I thought it was a really,
It's really good.
really nice
It was
restaurant.
Really nice.
Really nice. 100% late. And we bloody missed the train.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting like the longest train
Oh,
home.
it was ages.
And then we had to quickly switch carriages
Yeah.
because they were ditching them off in bloody
Yeah.
Coventry. It was a whole thing. I was shattered by the time I
Yeah,
came
me
home.
too.
Wasn't fully recovered the next day.
No.
But a great day out.
Mhm.
Lovely day out
It
all the
was.
same. And we've got some more days out in London planned to
Mm-hmm.
continue learning. It was good. What was the number one thing you learned from our masterclass, would you say?
I should make some notes.
Okay, I'd like you to read these notes to me because
Shall.
I bet
They're really good.
are they? Put a light behind the subject.
No.
Oh,
But yes.
Yes.
You should always do that.
always do that.
Where are my notes? I might have deleted them, you know.
Oh, of course she has.
Sorry. I'm not got any storage. No. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Audio is king.
Audio is king.
That was written on one of the slides.
Really? Well, how's she sounding, Molly? Is she sounding all right? 'Cause she looks a bit far away from
my-
her
No,
microphone.
I'm fucking not. Audio is
Okay.
king. I then just wrote therapy crouch set. I think that means
Right.
I like the therapy crouch set.
Yeah, it is a nice set.
So obviously season 3 we said that we might switch the set up a little
We
bit.
are going to switch things up, I think.
I
yeah.
think we should get
A
the therapy
couch.
crouch set.
We could do.
White
do.
sofa. One of them little corner ones.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
They go in the corner like here.
Okay.
And then I wrote lighting isn't just about visibility. It's about vibe.
All right, ChatGPT.
They were my notes.
Sorry, they were your 3 notes. Let me read my notes out, which I still feel bad for like writing notes on a phone 'cause it always seems rude, right? So notes from ZVP. Ask Rode re-microphone covers,
Yes.
which I did. So Molly, we found out that we can get multicoloured. I maybe shouldn't do this to the mic.
Ew,
We can-
Bob.
We can get multicoloured covers for this, so that's handy. We need a VCM prime lenses for the
Mhm.
cameras because then they'll make things pop. Automatic slider for the wide, right? So you know how you can get like, I don't know what they're called, like a little kind of dolly slider. So the camera would go from here to there.
Yeah.
Imagine if we got one that was just automatic, like on a timer. So the
That'd be
wide
sick.
would just go to one side for like 10 seconds and then it'd come back.
Yeah, that'd be
So then
sick.
sometimes producer Molly behind the scenes could switch to it
Yeah.
and you'd get it like in
Like, keep
transition.
going.
But then it kind of adds in a new angle anyway.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be so cool.
That's crazy.
Do you think it would be cool?
I think it would be cool.
I've got a great idea for a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, if I should pitch it here, if someone steals it, right? More content of our mobile studio.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that us here at Paragon Sales Solutions / Creative Studios can take our studios worldwide. Worldwide.
Worldwide.
I'd like to go to Australia.
So would I.
No, you wouldn't. I think that's a lie.
Why?
Because you're petrified of spiders.
Yeah, but
You're petrified of water. You're petrified of everything.
but the spiders aren't in the built up areas. They're in the
Okay.
cities.
Yeah.
You might get the odd one, but probably not a lot unless I'm going to like the outback, which I don't plan on doing.
Yeah,
And I just wouldn't swim in the sea.
that's fair. So, have you told Molly about the Australian gentleman?
I don't know. Did I tell you about the Australian guy? Okay, cool. So I forgot his name. I feel really bad. Not that he's going to be
Saxon.
listening.
Saxon, I think his name is.
So this guy came over from Australia, moved to the UK. No one really knows why. And I was like, oh my God, I want to do the opposite. Like, I want to go to Australia. And he started telling these stories about like spiders and snakes and stuff. But then Rob left and he just
I was being a good
abandoned
wingman.
me.
I was being a wingman for you. I was like, hold on, this is a handsome dude, right? Australian, right?
Mm.
Much better than what you normally go for.
Yeah, valid.
I'm going to slip away from this conversation to give you the
Yeah.
chance to work your
But then
magic.
there was the other girl who again I forgot her name.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a meeting with her this week as well. I feel
Oh,
awful.
slay.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they were like, oh, like you have to do it. Like it's gonna be so good for like your confidence, like your independence. Like you're gonna grow so much from it. I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
later
We'll
this
see.
year.
We'll see.
I will.
So we are auditioning for a new co-host
Yeah.
to the podcast.
I've got someone in mind.
Who? Don't worry, already thought about it. Don't fall out with me again. Please, I can't handle it. You've been so up and down the past week. I don't know where I stand. One thing that Molly might like is with our equipment that we use, we can use a back channel so Molly could communicate with us.
Like little earpieces.
We could get earpieces put in. So, you know, if like I'm
Fancy.
monologuing, Molly could be like,
Shut
yeah,
the
Rob,
fuck
shut up, you idiot.
Yeah.
Or if you're like not talking at all, Molly can be like, Megan, say something. So we can have back channels into ourselves, which I thought was cool. I did also write WS14, which I think is the code for the road mic covers.
Oh,
Do you want to hear my podcast idea, or shall I keep it stum?
What if someone steals it? Is it good? Are we actually going to do it?
Oh, I think it's great.
Okay.
We wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
We'd pitch the idea to someone to do it.
Oh, and then sell it. Like sell the idea.
Sell the idea.
Well, then, are you sure we should see it here?
Yeah, remind me off camera. I think it's a cracking idea.
Okay.
You need to listen to the full thing, but
Okay.
but I loved it down there. Do you know what? I always love, and I say this every time. I wish when I had the chance to move to London, I would have took it. I feel like I've missed out on so much,
Yeah.
and that's why if you do go to Australia or if you'd moved anywhere, I'd be truly heartbroken. But it'd be like the best thing for you
Yeah, it
because
would
you don't want to
be.
like get to my age and be like, oh, I should have done
Yeah.
that.
I do want to do it.
I love it. I love, again, I'm only getting it in short doses, but I love the hustle. I love the bustle.
Yeah.
I love the movement. I love
Yeah.
everything that's going on.
Rob, what are you doing?
Oh, playing golf this afternoon, Megan.
Aren't you a really busy, important businessman?
I am really busy. I've got so much to do. I'm still going to play golf this afternoon.
How?
Well, one of the things that business owners get caught up in is bookkeeping and simple bookkeeping tasks. But I work smart. I use Xero accounting software.
What, Zero?
Well, Megan, Xero is a highly intuitive piece of software, cloud-based, that allows you to send invoices, keep on top of your bookkeeping, and ultimately helps you run the finance of your business at a click of a button.
Wow, that sounds really good.
Do you know what? It's really good. And one of the things that I absolutely love is all of the reports. I can look at my profit and loss in the click of a finger. And what that means is that most important part of the business, some would say the most boring part, the accounts, invoicing, chasing invoices, it's done for me, which frees up my time.
Wow, I think every business owner should have that.
Do you know what? I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. The more people can get on the golf course, the better. And listen, we have just partnered Xero. And that means that any business owner listening to this podcast can get 6 months at 90% off just by clicking the link in the comments or the show notes below.
That's amazing.
Do you know what? It is fantastic. So listen, if you are, for any business owner out there that wants to be on the golf course, that wants to get out there and have some fun, all they've got to do, click that link, try Xero for next to nothing and see how it changes their life.
Tell me about your dreams.
I've been having, the last 3 nights, really weird, vivid dreams. A lot of them involving death or
Really?
some form of violence.
Oh, shit.
So Friday night, had a dream. I literally woke up, like jumped so much, like I literally shoved my pillows off the bed.
No way. Onto your beanbag.
No beanbags at the end of the bed.
Oh, okay.
They just got shoved on.
Is the beanbag back in the bedroom?
It is, yeah.
What? Well,
It
we didn't get
is.
this update.
Well, I didn't think it was that
The listeners are going to want to know about this.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. What happened? Why is it
the
back in the
beanbag.
bedroom?
Well, so I
What's the
thought,
re- what
so
was it?
if I'm doing some work, I don't want to. I've not really got much space in my house because downstairs, my parents usually inhabit when they're around.
Yeah. They inhabit. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. A lovely word.
And I can't really. There's nowhere really to sit in the kitchen. So the only place I've really got is my bedroom. But I don't want to sit on my bed because then I feel like that's my bed. I don't want to do work on there.
I'd heard the rumours.
So I'm trying to separate the space from that's my bedroom, and then I've got my beanbag in the corner. It's still in my bedroom, but it's a separate space that I can do my work on there. So I'm not just sat on my bed doing my work.
Okay, that's quite nice. That's quite
So
nice.
the beanbag moved back into
Is
my
your-
room.
So the beanbag is the office.
Yes,
The home
yes,
office.
the beanbag is the home
All right.
office.
Okay. Yeah.
So where was I going? My dreams.
Your dreams. Sorry.
So Friday night I was in a terrorist attack.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Sorry.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It sounds horrible.
The worst thing is as well is that my nan was also in my dream. So we were in a shop and she was walking around and there's like people outside. You can see these like army people outside, like massive guns, and they're like walking around and they're looking a bit suspicious. And then suddenly all the lights go off in the shop. So it's all dark.
So the fact that they were carrying guns wasn't suspicious.
Oh no, but
were they the terrorists?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I ever saw the terrorists, or maybe they were the terrorists. I'm not too sure. Lights go off and then people are screaming like, get down, and like everyone's like jumps to the floor. But my nan isn't. My nan's wandering around. She's like having a lovely time. So I'm like, Nan, get down, Nan, get down. So I'm stressed because I'm trying to like hide and like play dead because I just assumed, I don't know why I thought in my dream to play dead. The terrorists wouldn't. Terrorists think I was already dead.
I think it's a good.
They'd think it's not worth shooting her. She's already dead. Let's shoot someone else.
Yeah,
sort of thing. So no, my nan's just wandering around. She's having a lovely time. I'm like, every man for herself at this point. Like I can't intervene. Like I've got to. So I was laying on the floor and like had my eyes closed and I could like hear people walking around. It was like, I don't know why they were being silent, because I feel like in a terrorist attack the terrorists wouldn't be silent, but they were like creeping around. And like I literally, you know when you can feel, like, you know when you're like sleeping but you can like feel it. So I felt someone put their hand on my head and I feel someone like pick me up and then I drop, and then as I'm dropping I wake up, but I literally felt like I felt like I'd genuinely just been dropped. I could feel it. Like I could feel like someone had like just touched my head. And I'm not crazy. I promise I'm not. Because you're looking at me like I am.
I'm not saying you are.
But have you never had that when like you've been dreaming, but you can like feel in your dream?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened on Friday night, and I was like, okay, that was strange.
That's bad. Yeah.
Saturday night, I had another bad dream. I was at dance, and for some reason, like there was like multiple floors, about like 30 floors in this building. There's not actually that many in the actual building, but in my dream there was. And I was on the very top floor in one of the studios with the kids who were like the youngest, they're like 5 or 6 years old. And then I remember them all just like running out of the room. So I run after them because I think, oh God, stop being silly, like come back. And they'd gone and they disappeared. And I couldn't find them. So I've gone down from the top floor to like the 30th floor, which is like this basement. And I'm like running around this like dark basement trying to find these kids. And I can hear like you know, like a horror movie, you can hear like laughing. I could hear like creepy like laughing. And I was like,
I hate kids laughing. Like it's a creepy thing.
Yeah,
I hate kids laughing. It's
creepy.
horrible.
I was like running around this basement and I couldn't find them. So then I come back up and then the class had ended. So everyone, like all the other kids were going home. Like all the other teachers were like, okay, like see you next week. And I was like, yeah, see you next week. And I leave.
And you just lost
without
all these
these
kids.
missing kids. And then I go home to my mum and I'm crying. I'm like, Mum, like I'm going to go to prison. Like I've lost these kids. I don't know where they are. And I was getting texts from my boss at dance being like, oh, like the parents have been in contact, like their kids never came home.
Have you seen the kids?
Like where are the kids? And he was like, do we need to go back? And he was like, Megan, why aren't you answering? And I was like, what do I do? Or someone was like, they're going to send me away, like I'm going to go to prison, like I don't know what I've done. And again, like I woke up like actually stressed. And I was like, oh shit, it was a dream. Like, it took me a few seconds to realise it was a dream. Like I woke up and I was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, oh wait, never mind, it's a dream. And then that was Saturday night. And then last night,
yeah,
I had a dream, not going to name names, but one of our clients died, which I was just discussing at lunch.
Yeah, horrible.
One of our clients died. I was calling her. I was like, hey, like I need some like login details, and she wasn't answering, and I was getting fuming. And then I was like scrolling through social media, and it was like, oh, like this person died in a car crash, and I was like, oh shit. And that was it. And then again, like I woke up and I was like,
in a panic.
Yeah, but that's 3 nights in a row. And like when I say all these dreams have been so vivid, like they actually felt so real. 3 nights in a row, all about some form of like death or missing or like bombs and guns and stuff. I don't really know what that says about me.
I'm no dream expert.
But I need a dream expert.
I'm going to ask you some questions now.
Okay.
You've been having like a lot of cheese or dairy before?
No, that's what I thought. I've
no
not.
Cheese?
No.
Like, I love a cheese dream. Like, okay, so no cheese.
No.
Would you say you're stressed at the minute?
Maybe.
Because I know that I normally have like really vivid dreams, or I do weird stuff in my sleep when I'm stressed.
Yeah.
And if you're saying to me that you're taking work home, which I don't want you to be doing, and then you're sleeping, and some of the dreams are about work.
I do feel like the client one could have been about work, because I was at work trying to do my work and she wasn't answering me.
Yeah, and the losing of the kids.
Shit, yeah. That's my other job.
Maybe you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure right now.
Where did the terrorist attacks come from?
Maybe it was a wet dream. Who knows? I think it was funny. I think it was good. I don't know. It could have been a kink.
Could have been.
We don't kink shame.
We don't kink shame.
We don't kink shame.
I'm not attracted
How is the
to
hot
terrorists.
holiday armadillo? Holiday
Where
armadillo.
does that even come from?
I don't know. Maybe look, if there's a dream expert listening or watching in,
Please
drop
let
some
me
comments
know.
below. What the fuck is going on
I
in Megan's
don't
head?
know.
Maybe.
Sadly.
Because you work late and it does concern me sometimes.
It's my most productive hours.
I know, but it worries me a little bit because I want to make clear for the record, HR, that I don't want you
Your
to be
HR.
Dear grievance gurus. I don't want you to be working late, and it does upset me.
Oh,
like
I'm
when I log
sorry.
into Canva, at like 8 o'clock in the morning, it's like this was last worked on 10 hours ago, and I'm like, what is going
Who's
on?
doing
And then like, you
that?
walking and you're all dishevelled, like, oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm alright.
I do not fuck off.
I'm alright. Are you okay? Yeah.
Molly, I'm not like that. Can you say it into the mic, please?
Yeah, no, you're not.
Thank you.
Oh. That's my impression of you.
That's
what-
horrid.
Why is that horrid?
That's horrible.
Sorry, you did send me a photo of you cross-eyed the other day, though, so I'm allowed to use that.
Yeah, no, fair. I
That
did.
is fair. That is fair. But yeah. Look, if you're a dream expert, maybe we need to get a dream.
Because if I have another one tonight, I'm actually gonna be fuming.
I-
I just want like a nice dreamless sleep. I don't want to wake up like gasping for air because I'm like
Another thing that's going on, right? That we've undervalued here, and you've not picked up on it. You've not picked up on it. I can't believe you've not picked up on it.
Picked up on what?
It solves all of the problems.
What?
You've not been falling asleep watching Friends.
I've not.
So your whole
I've not.
routine has changed. Your whole
Mhm.
rhythm has changed.
I have to put music on now.
Ugh.
It's like there's no other program that I could like fall asleep to. So I've just been putting on like random like playlists.
Really?
Like chill playlists
So,
to fall asleep to.
Can I tell you a secret? Right, it's going to ruin a surprise, right? But I very nearly, the other day, bought you the box set of Friends on DVD, right? Because I thought, this girl is missing
Yeah,
Friends.
but how am I going to play?
Exactly. You sent me a photo of your TV setup, and you know how you zoomed into the one I sent you? I
Yeah.
zoomed into your bedroom, and I was like, I don't see a DVD player in that room. So
No,
she's
there's
going to
not
struggle.
one.
I'm not allowed to message Lynn, so I can't say, hey, Lynn, does Megan have a DVD player in her room? So
No.
I'm not allowed to find out. So I've
No.
kind of shelved it for now. But you've not been
I've
watching
not
Friends.
I've not been watching Friends, and that is a big thing. Like I would fall asleep to that every single night.
Yeah. Can I
Shit.
give you a viewing suggestion though? And
Not
we've
The
said it.
Office. I'm not watching The Office.
Why?
Because if you think I'm taking work home, do you think if I go home and watch a TV show about people in an office, that's just prolonging
But it's
it?
not. It's not. Have you seen it, Molly?
Bits of it, but I don't love it.
Okay.
It's like it's like work. It's a bit. It's like
Yeah.
fun, but work.
I don't
That
want
is
to be going
work
home
anyway.
and watching
No, but
work.
like- Yeah, but it's like in an office setting.
We do have a flashing camera, by the way.
Yeah, it'll be the heat.
Is it?
Yeah, it was still
Is it just that one?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's the camera itself, whether it's the battery.
When we started filming, it did come up.
I think we need to
It
was red.
start numbering the cameras so we know if it's the same
No,
camera
the
every
same
time.
camera. Yeah.
And maybe the batteries as well, because I don't know which one.
The
it
what?
is. The batteries.
No, don't say it all posh and polite now. The batteries. The batteries.
The batteries.
So, shall we move on to grievance gurus?
Yeah, I have one.
Really? So,
Too.
shall I explain what the grievance gurus are?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, so we want to hear about your grievances. If you've got a workplace complaint, maybe something's happened, maybe you got a funny story share that happened at work, we want to hear from you. We will read the story out either named or anonymously,
Mhm.
and between the three of us, we have to say whether it's a grievance, and we bang the gavel down and we say, yes, that's a
We
formal
still need to buy a
complaint. We
gavel,
need
by
to
the
buy
way.
a gavel, yeah. Or we say, look, get over it.
Yeah.
It's fine. If she wants to
Yeah.
eat tuna twice for lunch, let her. Let her eat the tuna.
If you want to like, eat fucking leeks and hummus for lunch, then you go.
No,
for it.
to be clear, I don't want to eat leeks. I don't want to eat leeks, right? And do you know what annoyed me about that last week? So just to fill in some gaps, right? I've got into this habit of eating crudité for lunch,
Oh.
right? So nice bit of hummus, right? Some nice little vegetables to dip in. Carrots, maybe some mange tout, maybe some like sugar snaps, baby corn, whatever, right? And you would nip into the shop. This was the day
Yeah.
after London. And I said,
Yeah.
"Mate, I'll tell you what, Megan, can you just buy me some hummus and celery and whatnot, right?" And he turned up confidently giving it me all, right? And puts this bag down on the desk. And I was like, that looks like big celery. Looked at it, a bag of leeks. A bag of leeks. We need to get that on our bloody camera roll mashup, right? A whole bag of leeks, right? And I put that on my story. I had like 6 people slide into my DM saying how hilarious that was. that one. No one ever comments on my stories, right? I'll post anything to my story and I don't
Yeah,
even get like a little
no.
love heart. And then I put you up there and I'm getting laughing emojis left, right and centre. Right, and what annoyed me is for them that night and the night after, because I do Gusto, both of them involved leeks. And although Gusto provided leeks, I thought I could be nice with some more leek. I made a chicken and leek pie, genuinely, that night. And the next meal, I can't remember what it was, but genuinely though, it was a chowder, a bassa chowder.
What the fuck, the chowder?
it's like a soup kind of thing. So it's like a
okay.
bassa and leek chowder. And I was
Just
like,
say soup. If it's soup, just say soup.
I had a bassa soup.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I should have taken the leek home.
Should have.
So anyway, what's our grievance this week then,
Okay.
madam?
Sorry, this was obviously sent in to us by someone anonymous. What are you doing? I've not given you.
No,
the
I know. I was
grievance
just reading
guru.
some stuff. Sorry.
Okay. Dear grievance guru, sorry, can you keep the paper still?
Sorry.
Dear grievance gurus, I have a grievance.
Good start. Good start to the segment.
No. I work in hospital.
I work in a hospital.
No, they work in hospitality.
Oh. Where do you know where you have to go if you get a massive peekaboo injury?
The ICU. You already made that joke, I think, on the podcast before.
Who are the coolest guys in a hospital?
Shut up.
Ultrasound
Yes.
guys.
This was, I think it was JC's episode. You came in tipsy and you just kept saying joke after joke after joke after joke, and both of those jokes were included in it.
Sorry, carry on. Sorry.
I work in hospitality in a theatre.
Oh, hospitality. Oh, you should have said that.
Yeah.
I would have made hospital jokes.
Although I love the job and the people I work with, it's a 0-hour contract, and during dark weeks where the theatre has no shows on, there's very little to no work. So I started applying for other jobs, and I came across a job at a coffee shop. I embellished my CV slightly, saying I was barista trained when I wasn't. I was then offered an interview for that week, but I was already on the rota for my current job. Luckily, I managed to swap the shift and got it covered so I could go for the interview. The day before my interview, I was sitting on my break with my supervisor, who turns to me and says, "Oh, insert person's name here. I didn't know you were barista trained." I was confused and I just stared at her blankly. And then she said, "I also didn't know you were looking for another job." Shit. Turns out the manager of the coffee shop was her partner.
Oh, no.
I know. So I said that awkwardly, not knowing what to say. She then told me she was going to tell him not to hire me because I wouldn't be very good because I am in fact not barista trained. Is this fair? I'm not barista trained, but I've made a few lattes and reckon I could pick it up quite quickly. I feel like I'm now going into this interview with an unfair disadvantage. Should I place a grievance?
Oh, this is a multifaceted one.
This is quite a lot going on here.
There's loads going on.
There is loads going
Right.
on.
What is the actual question? Should her current boss...
Should she place a grievance against her current supervisor for, like, messing around with her job interview?
Right. Can I go first on this?
You go first.
Right.
You seem to have a lot of thoughts.
I do have a lot of thoughts, right? Firstly, you shouldn't be on a 0-hour contract because they're illegal. Okay.
Are they?
Yeah. 0-hour contracts are illegal nowadays.
You sure?
100%. You're not allowed to be on a 0-hour contract.
Hey, I didn't know that.
You're not allowed to be on a 0-hour contract. 100% illegal. And if you are on a 0-hour contract, you need to speak to your boss or get some HR advice, right?
So place the grievance just for that.
Just
Starters.
So there's that, right? Lying on a CV, not good.
She didn't lie. I think, as we can see here, she didn't lie.
Yeah.
She embellished the truth.
She embellished. Okay.
She embellished her CV slightly, saying she
Okay.
was barista trained.
Okay.
But she then said she's made a few lattes, so she's not lying. She just wouldn't say, like, she's not like a top level barista.
But then my argument is put that on the CV. Put that on the CV.
Then how's she going to get seen for jobs?
Then-
Sometimes she's got to embellish the truth a little.
Okay. So I think that's a big no, right? But then I do think it's bad for your current supervisor to say that they're not going to, or they're going to stop you from getting that job because of the... I think a good leader in that situation would say, look, I'm aware of this. We're happy to follow dreams. Are you barista trained? If they were a good leader, I think they'd say, it depends what role they were doing in the theatre. Like, let me teach you.
Yeah.
Let's get our coffee.
Well, she was working in hospitality, so I'm assuming that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah.
they
What are
wouldn't
your
been able
thoughts on it
to-
all?
I think it's quite unfair. I
Yeah.
think that maybe they should have been open about the fact they were looking for another job and sort of said the reasons, like,
Yeah,
I need more hours, this and that, and it would have been fine. So maybe the fact that they went about it in a secret wasn't the best.
Mm.
But then I don't think it's fair of her supervisor to be like, well, I'm going to tell him not to hire you because
Yeah.
of this, because that's not fair. That's then you're going into that interview the next day being like, well, I'm not going to get hired, so
That's
what's
really
the
unfair.
point?
And
Yeah.
again, I think, no, I mean, I don't think there's legalities around it, but I think it's just a dick move.
Yeah,
Isn't it? It's real small dick energy,
yeah, it is.
I think.
It is.
Molly, what are
Molly.
your thoughts on all this?
I agree with your thoughts.
Great.
Sorry,
Wonderful input. Thank you.
No, I think
Thank you so much.
the supervisor thing in that
She.
sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things.
You got to remember that Megan's really close to this because it's clearly her. So
Whoa! Sorry, this is a grievance guru that has been submitted. Actually,
no, sorry. That was an accusation that I shouldn't have thrown. Sorry, Molly. What, are we just going with you agree?
Yeah, basically, I don't think that the supervisor should sabotage
no.
Yeah.
her chances of it just because.
No, even if there has been some embellishment, I
Mhm.
think the manager or the
Yeah.
whatever the word is, supervisor.
Why do you think it's me just because I embellished mine slightly to get the job here? Is
Well-
that why you're accusing me?
Well, that was going to be my second point actually. But again, all I'm going to say is I'm aware of your career history. I'm aware of your.
I'm sure a lot of people have worked in hospitality in
You're
a
in-
lifetime.
You're
I don't think I'm the only
past,
one.
right? You're a
I've
serious.
embellished once.
You are a serious serial embellisher, okay? An SE we call in the industry, right? I've met some of your friends that then worked at said coffee shop.
But how do we know it's the same coffee shop? There's multiple
There-
coffee shops in Leicester.
Oh, so it's in
So-
Leicester, is it? How do we know that it's in Leicester? Oh!
Are you sure it's not you, Megan?
No, this is
Oh!
no, because they put in their location when they filled out the contact form.
Did they? So, yeah, 0 hour contracts, no go.
Really?
Shouldn't be giving them out. It's unfair. It's unfair,
It
right?
is, but are you sure it's illegal? 'Cause
100% illegal. 100%. It got ruled out.
When?
Literally, I want to say 2018, maybe.
Nah, you're lying. Surely.
I'm not an embellisher.
I'm Googling.
I'm
Google it,
not
Molly.
embellishing. Give us the legalities on this. I don't think it's right to look. We've all on our CV maybe exaggerated.
Right.
There's a difference between. Interesting fact for you in a minute. There's a difference between embellishing and exaggerating. Okay,
Oh, really?
They are illegal. Legal.
they're
They are
legal.
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 They are
Oh,
legal.
are they? No, 0 hour contract.
Are
Mm.
legal.
Hold up, that's AI. BBC has said, well, it's only the highlight. It just says,
I mean, this isn't for me, but I've had multiple 0 hour contract jobs since 2018. So
very long article, guys. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll
Um,
keep going. But then I think it's bad for her or his boss to then withhold. So I'm gonna say so.
Should have been
There's certain regulations, guys, but they are legal, but there's regulations around them now.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna say grievance upheld. Again, I think better maturity from the leader
Yeah.
should have come across, and
Yeah.
that person should have said, "Look, I didn't think you were barista trained. Seems like a good opportunity. I understand why you'd want to move over. I think it comes down to communication,
Maybe a little
right?
bit
Because if
from
that
this
person just sat there like, hello, then it's very hard for the
I
leader
don't
to.
think they would just go, ha lol, to be honest.
No, never lie. I don't think they would. But again, I'm going with grievance. Grievance upheld, Molly. So yeah, I think grievance upheld.
Yes, I agree.
Molly,
Yep, agreed.
Agreed.
right,
Brilliant.
grievance upheld. That was a great grievance.
Really good grievance.
And again, if you do have a grievance yourself, if there's got any complaints, funny stories about work that you want to share with the group, how can people write in?
Howifailedinbusiness.co.uk is the contact form, or I guess you can just sort of like DM us.
DM us on socials.
Yeah.
Be young and hip.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How have you failed this week?
I don't know, but I can tell you how I felt about 2 years ago.
I knew it. I knew it. I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out.
No, I did. Yeah, I forgot that you sort of knew too much about my life.
I know a lot about you, and I know about your life, and I know that you're a serial embellisher. So
To be fair, we did have a coffee machine, and there was a couple of times when I'd been on the coffee machine because I just got thrown into it because there was nobody on shift that had been like trained, but like it's not that hard. So I did do it a couple of times. So I was like, it wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie, but I think I'd made out that I'd had more experience than I actually had, basically.
yeah, that's fair.
But I knew how to do it. And so when I went into the interview, then I had like a little trial shift like straight afterwards, and I made a coffee, and it's like, oh, that's decent. I was like, yeah, it is actually, thanks.
Were you bobbing yourself?
Yeah, shit myself. But then I got the job, so it didn't matter anyway. I was fine.
No.
But yeah.
Oh,
Oopsie
did you know
daisy.
that one of the reasons why Gunther was hired, or the actor of Gunther was hired on Friends?
Because he was actually barista trained.
Yes.
Really?
Did you know that? Yeah, so he was the only
No.
one in the...
Why would that matter? You never see him make a cup of coffee once.
no, but he's always like milling about in the background, isn't he?
Yeah, but surely you don't need to actually be trained to walk around and look busy. You do
No,
that all
you
the fucking time.
I am busy all the time.
Really?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, is that the failure you're going with?
No. How have I failed? I can't think of how I failed. I know I wrote it down on the show notes. I actually can't think of how I failed this week.
Yeah, it's a tough one for me.
Is that?
I'm going to go with it. But again, this is the true story of our podcast, right? Because it wasn't a failure, because it actually ended up really, really well.
Okay.
It was missing the train.
Oh,
that was a kind of
yeah.
failure.
I guess
Like,
a time failure.
it was a time
Time
failure.
management failure.
It was a massive time. And again, just to sell the scene, so we're eating away in our cheesy bowls,
No,
right?
They weren't
They
cheesy
were-
bowls. They were normal fucking boring bowls.
and non-cheesy bowls, looking at this like array of alcohol. We worked out was like £15,000 per column.
Something like that was like 30.
We don't
was
need the
was
exact maths, darling. We don't need the
It was
exact
like
maths.
3 bottles back, about 30 across,
Yeah.
and however many
We
up.
don't need the exact maths,
I
but it
just
was about
thought that'd be
15,000.
Interesting.
So we're there, and I was like, we're gonna miss the train, and we're like, yeah, we're just gonna have to set this up. So then we're like, right, we'll just get. I'm sure the next one's in an hour. We'll get the next one, and then we got to the train station.
But then again, we're still rushing for the last
with
one.
minutes. I got on and the door shut. Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Oh
And
my-
you were like, is this the right train? I was like, oh.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. And then we soon figured it out.
We were
And then we had a
fine.
very interesting conversation with a stranger about your socks.
Yeah.
Molly, how many pairs of socks do you own?
I don't know, 20
20.
maybe. I haven't counted them.
20. Do you think that having 7 pairs of socks is an acceptable number?
7 pairs of like white socks and then multiple pairs of fluffy socks.
I mean, yeah.
We've just gained 10 subscribers.
I mean, if you're washing them every week, at the end of the
Yeah.
week, you got 7 for the
Or
week.
Do you not wash your
But then
socks
wh-
every week?
Yeah, but then
Molly collects them.
but then I've got if I haven't got a whitewash and I need more white socks. I've got more white socks. So what if they get wet or something?
Yeah.
Or they get dirty
Did
or
you like walk around in water with your socks on?
no, but
Well, then why would they get wet?
You got to remember, right, that Megan doesn't do her own washing.
Yes, I
You
do
know-
do my own
You
wash.
know that Lynn,
Yes, I do
executive
do my
producer
own-
Lynn walks in that
I
room,
do
goes,
do.
oh,
Lynn's
smells
not
like
there
a
half the-
pigsty in here. Get some fresh hair in here. This is a cleaning day. And she goes around hoovering. Get up, taking 7 plates and cups down from your bedroom.
That is so
And
not
she goes
true.
under your bed. There's 7 pairs of socks under there. You scruffy gits. I don't know why she's Scottish. She's collecting all these socks. And you're there like, oh, mummy, thank you. Oh,
I will say right now, I am the most tidy person in that house.
you're
I am
oh,
the-
God.
I am the tiniest person in
You're
that house.
the tiniest person.
Yeah,
No.
I swear.
Hi, I'm Megan, and this is Rob, and welcome to Paragon Creative Studios right here in Leicestershire.
We've got 2 fully equipped podcast studios, ideal for any form of podcast, whether you're looking to record something audio only or video podcasts as well.
From solo shows to group discussions, any topic, any vibe, we've got the setup to help your podcast shine.
Want to take charge? You can record and self-produce using our high-tech equipment.
Or if you'd rather sit back, our expert team can help out with everything, from production, filming, editing, and even marketing your podcast to the world.
So whether you're a seasoned podcasting pro or just starting out, Paragon Creative Studios are here to help.
So come join us in Leicestershire and book your session today at paragoncreativestudios.com.
Oh, well, anyway, should we wrap up? Shall I wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, let's. Oh shit.
Oh, I can't wait for my new co-host. Genuinely.
Brilliant. Neither can I. That's it.
Maybe she won't use ChatGPT to write these, where it says, insert if you want to add later.
What? Oh shit!
I would like you to read that word for word. Over to you.
Okay. That's it for this episode of How I Failed in Business.
If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to follow or subscribe, whether you're listening and feel free to share it with someone who might need to hear it.
You can find us on socials/website if you want to add later.
In square brackets.
And we'll be back next time with another honest conversation about the realities of building business.
Thank you so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.